Hello students. So today we will discuss the chapter 3. Okay. So I think in chapter 2 you have done all the questions. Okay. If not, so solve all the questions and send me. Fine. And I think after some day your school will also open. Fine. Okay. So our third chapter is forces, force and pressure. Okay. So here our first topic is turning effect of force. Turning effect of force. We call this turning effect of force as moment of force. Fine. So turning effect of force is also known as moment of force. So in our daily basis we apply the turning effect of force, moment. That means we apply force and after applying that force some body will rotate. So where we have used this one, you are applying some force and after applying a force on that body, then that body rotates. Whenever we open the door, okay, we apply a force and what does the door does? The door rotates. Okay. So for example, we use devices such as levers. We use lever to rotate something. We apply a force on the levers to rotate something. So but in some circumstances, we need to prevent the turning effect of forces by balancing them with an opposite movement. Okay, suppose seesaw. So let us consider an example of seesaw. Okay, suppose this is seesaw. So here if you apply a force, obviously this will go downward. Okay, and this will go upward. So to balance this, what we have to do? We have to again apply another force on this end. Okay, so in some circumstances we need to prevent the turning effect, because if you apply a force in one direction, that it will rotate, and to stop rotating it we have to again apply another force opposing the first force. Okay, so we will give the definition of moment of force. So what is moment of force? The turning effect. The turning effect of a single force about a fixed point. Okay, the turning effect of a single force about a fixed point, and that fixed point is known as our pivot, is called the moment. Clear? So what is moment? It is the turning effect of a single force. That means if you apply a force and if the body rotates, then we say movement is created. Okay, and that fixed point through which the body rotates, suppose I have given that example of the seesaw. So the this bench or wood will be rotated at the position A. So this A will be called as the pivot. Okay. So moment is the turning effect of force around a fixed point called a pivot. So we can give another example, another definition also. So you can see in the book. So what is moment? A moment is the turning effect. A moment is the turning effect of a force around a fixed point called a pivot. Clear? Okay. Now we have to know that on what factors the movement depends. Okay. So the movements depends upon generally two factors. That is what it will depend on. The force applied. If you apply more force, it will create more movement. Okay. And the distance of the distance between your pivot and the force. Okay. So movement depends upon two factors. We can say the movement depends upon two factors. Your first factor is the force applied. If we apply more force, movement will be more, and if you apply less force, then it will create less movement. Okay. So next one is the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance mean, again I am applying this example, I am taking this example, seesaw. Okay, so obviously someone will sit here. Okay, so it will create a downward force. So that means we are applying a force at point A and the body is rotating from B. So this distance, the distance, perpendicular distance from A to B, this distance is called our perpendicular distance. Okay, if this distance is more, movement will be more, and if distance is less, then movement will be also less. The second one is the perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance from the fixed point. Okay, pivot, this fixed point is known as pivot to the line of action of force. So line of action of force will be this line joining A and B, and that distance will be our perpendicular distance. Clear? So with this we can make the formula of movement. Okay, so therefore the formula for movement, we will represent the movement by capital M. What will be this? This is force into perpendicular distance, where our F is our applied force and D is our perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance from the fixed point to the line of action of force. Clear? Okay, so I think movement is clear. So after movement, okay, so in the formula for movement, if we replace the perpendicular distance, okay, if we replace this distance, because we can say that suppose one object is at A and another object is at C. Okay, so if we at C, if we apply an upward force, okay, or let us see one another example. Suppose this is something, okay, or steering. Let us consider an example of steering. So this is an steering of a car or something. So we are applying a force in the downward direction, and again we are applying a force in this upward direction. That means if we apply this wheel will rotate in this direction. Okay, so we have applied a force at point A, we have applied another force at B. Suppose the magnitude is same 5 Newton and 5 Newton, we are applying a force of 5 Newton. So then this distance, the distance from A to B, this is known as our arm of couple. Arm of couple. So if we replace the distance D in moment of force by this distance AB, then that quantity will be known as couple. Clear? So our next definition is couple. COUPLE. So what is couple? A pair of equal sized turning force acting in different direction is called a couple. Okay, and the turning moment caused by a couple, because this will create a turning moment. Okay, it will rotate continuously, it will rotate, and that turning moment caused by this couple is known as torque. And the turning moment caused by a couple is called a torque. Clear? So what will be the formula for torque? We have to, or couple, we have to replace the distance, that perpendicular distance, by the we can say suppose this one, suppose we have taken another example. So suppose this is the wheel, so we are applying a force at the point A, this is the center O. So this in this direction we are applying a force. So that means OA will be the perpendicular distance. Okay, so if we multiply it by 2, our total distance will be this. So this will be our, this AB will be our arm of couple. So if we see the formula for couple, this will be our force into arm of couple. So which will be the from figure, if we see this figure, our arm of couple is AB. Okay, and OA will be the perpendicular distance. I think clear? Okay, so now after knowing this, we have to know, we need to know what are the units of moment of force. Unit of moment of force and your couple, unit of couple, both will be same. So unit of moment of force. So if you see the SI unit, so in SI system, the unit of force will be Newton meter. So in SI system, force is measured in Newton and distance is measured in, okay, in SI system our force is measured in Newton, that is capital N. Okay, so not, this will be small n, and our perpendicular distance, or we can say distance is measured in meter, small m. So therefore the unit of moment of force, so unit of moment of force will be Nm, or we can say Newton meter or Newton meter. Okay, so you remember this. Okay, so it will be advised to solve the problem number 1 and problem number 2 in page number 36, numerical problems. So all of you please open page number 36. Okay, page 36. Your first question. What is the first question? The hinge of a door at a distance of 40 centimeter from the point of application of force. So that means, how is your door? So this will be the door. Okay, your hinges will be here, the locks here. Suppose 3 number of hinges are there. So we have, I am applying a force in this direction. So your as the body is moving at from B, or we are applying a force at A, so this distance will be our perpendicular distance, and this perpendicular distance is given as 40 centimeter. So from the application of force, and if the force is 20 Newton, so our force is given as 20 Newton. So we can write that force is our 20 Newton, perpendicular distance is 40 centimeter. Now you can see in the unit of moment of force, force is measured in terms of Newton, it is given in Newton, distance is measured in meter, but it is given in centimeter. That means we have to convert it into meter. So how to convert centimeter into meter? Dividing both sides by 100. So this will be our 0.4 meter. Okay, now we need to calculate what is the moment of force. So what is the moment of force? M equals to F into D. So force is our 20 and our perpendicular distance is 0.4. So if you multiply, this will be our 8 Newton meter. Very easy. Okay, so you try to see homework exercise example number 2, question number 2 in page number 36. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss the pressure. Fine. Okay, thank you.